I have been listening to Sade, starting my morning off with a nice, smooth, relaxed mode. Went out for a walk this morning. I call it my gratitude morning walk. Every time that I start my morning, there's a point where I have to speak truth with myself. So I'm going to speak about that. Maybe it'll be something that you relate with because in the morning is the time where you get to be your own superstar so that you get to kick off the day exactly the way that you want to. Your morning is your base for what your potential for your day can be. Hi, my name is Rhonda Liebig. I'm an energy revitalizer, cash flow vitality expert. Today, let's get into Vitality 2021 about the flow and what really matters for us. So, this weekend was fabulous. How was your weekend? I hope that you had an incredible weekend. I'm really thinking about this is the first full week of January 2021. And I thought, you know what? It's time to get real. And I know in 2020 it was too real. So many changes going on and things that we didn't have an idea of what was going to happen. So these tools that we're going to talk about today are ones that you feel like you can bring in when you're feeling like you don't have control. Sometimes we don't always have the control to make the decisions that we want to make, but we have to wait for something to happen and be patient to know what the next steps are so that we can keep ourselves in full vitality. When our vitality rhythm goes down, and I think about this like how you like to move your body, that's your rhythm. And when that goes down, some people will freeze and they'll move slower, and things feel like they're blocked in the brain. And other times, you can be going like crazy because you're stressed and you're going and you're going and you don't stop because you want to keep going. And both ways are not going to serve you when you stop or when you go, 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 go. It never gives us the opportunity to truly feel what our vitality is. And that's when a few things happen that I can see. And especially being in the health industry for over 20 years, this is where the important part comes in of having the experience, being able to really visualize what you want. First thing is that we don't get to really feel when our body starts making those shifts in the aging process, the journey. And then all of a sudden, one day the doctor will say, well, you need to be on medicine, or you'll say, oh my gosh, I have all these aches and pains. How did this happen? Another thing that can happen is that life moves really, really fast. I have a 15-year-old, she just had a birthday yesterday, and a 16-year-old that will be 17 next week. And every day I think about being present. I care about also about my entire family and also my business, also my relationships. So what can happen sometimes when we lose that rhythm and we're not using our tools, our relationships can start struggling. So those are the three things that I see that can happen that I see are real important when people want to move forward is relationships, knowing how your body is shifting, knowing that you have the ideas and how you can shift once you start understanding what your real vitality flow is. Monday is a very challenging day. So let me give you a couple tools so that we can make your day matter the way that you want it to. When you wake up in the morning, check on yourself, see what you need. See if you need more body movement because your body feels sluggish. See if your body needs some more mindset flow. See what's on your mind. Take your self check. And take a couple breaths in, put your hand over your heart, and give yourself an opportunity to be present. And go, okay. So I know mine is go for a walk. First thing is do meditation. So I get my brain quiet and I go through meditation. There's a couple types of meditations that I do. One, I love water. So I use this app that is Relax Melodies. And Relax Melodies is really good because you can put different tones of water stream, rain, piano, like all these different things you can add in wherever you want and at what level. Good morning. Nice to have you here. Then the other thing that I do is so that's more of my self-guided meditation because I bring quiet and I think about the water flowing. Since our body is about 70% water, we need that water to flow the nutrients to our body. So I think about that flow and also where I feel clogged. And so it can be mind and it can be throughout the entire body. Now, the next thing that I do is I do about a 12-minute meditation with my husband, and that is directed by somebody else. It's really nice to be directed by somebody else. So then I get the opportunity, there's always a theme and a way to connect so that I can see, okay, this is going to help me because it's always a set up from the mindset transformation that I'm always looking for. How about you? I know that if we keep doing this mindset stuff, that it's going to help us create the day that we are really looking for. Now, the next, so that's mindset, that's flow, that's getting connected with the body. And so these are the things that can matter that help you really lift your morning so that your day, once you get your momentum going, you can throw away that slump that you usually get at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, anytime around there, right after lunch. You've been going for a while. But think about if the first tool that I shared with you about the meditation, if you really step into your morning, by the time you get to your 2 or your 3 o'clock, then you can flow. You can keep your flow going instead of slowing down. Because as a cash vitality expert, I truly care about the money that's on the table. When we get in that slump and we feel like we can't go on any longer because we need a rest, I mean, 10 minutes is good. But if we need more than 10 minutes of rest at that time, then there was something that we could back up and do better. Now, you may have worked with me before where I've said it's okay to take naps, it's okay to take breaks. That is the healing space. That's the time. Sometimes that's the beginning of your connection with your vitality rhythm, where you're really trying to reset your energy cycles. But overall, if you use your tools and you keep creating, then you're by the time it's 2 or 3, it's going to be like the fat burning stage, the stage that feels like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much more energy that I have. This is incredible. I can't believe that when I started at 10 o'clock in the morning, that now I'm in the fat burning stage. Now I'm really finishing what I want to finish. Wow. And then by the time you're done, you're ready to turn off the computer and you go, oh my gosh, what an incredible day. And then you reset yourself again and you go, okay, turn off the computer, do this, do that. You have your space of quiet, and then you start your evening. You see how that can work when you add in the morning tools because you're building energy cycles instead of crashing them as soon as you get up because you're moving. Or in the afternoon, you're doing sugar or caffeine to keep you going, but you get that crash again. So the second thing, I'm going to bring your second tool here, and then I'm going to say au revoir for Monday. Goodbye. Is find a way that makes you happy in your vitality. The vitality is where you get to feel the total flow in your body. And sometimes the meditation is only going to get you there so far. So is that going to be going and getting a workout in? Is it going to be going for a walk and looking at the sky and feeling the fresh air? I love doing that. I love doing that. But what is it? It could be writing in your journal, and it can be all of that. So think about what your next steps are when it comes to resetting and setting your intention. Your dreams start getting you ready for stuff that maybe you're not listening to. So when you wake up, you got to think about, like, okay, how am I showing up? Then you get to reset by doing all the things you want to do in the morning. So give yourself time to do this and know that you got this. If you like these kinds of tools, I'm doing a 5-day energy jumpstart. This jumpstart is going to have exactly what I was talking about. Today, I talked about mindset. I talked about movement. I talked about what matters and the vision of 2021. Every day, we get to choose how we show up. So, in the 5-day jumpstart that's free, you're going to meet up with me in Zoom and we're going to play. I'm going to talk about the 3 energy revitalized pillars, and you get flow for body movement, mindset, and food. And I'll come in there with my 20 years experience of all this free journey. Let's get January going. I'll put the link down here so you get it, but it's rhondaliebig.com/5-day energy. Have an insightful Monday. I'm so happy we're getting this rocking today. Enjoy.